My mother was married to Arthur Vivian Carbines, my dad, and he was named after Arthur Vivian Carbines from Gallipoli. She worked at the Smith & Coe branch in Queen Street, and they used to bank their wages, etc., at the ASB Bank, which was straight over the road. And on one occasion in 1941, when they were recently married, my mother handed over the bank book, and the teller said, I knew an Arthur Vivian Carbines, and my mother said, that will be Arthur Vivian Carbines from Gallipoli. And he said, that's right. And the conversation became quite interesting at that point. Arthur joined the Wellington Rifles, and he went from there to Egypt, where they all went for their training, and from there they went to Gallipoli. When Arthur was in Gallipoli, towards the end of his life, they were all involved in the final push through to Channock Bear. The commanding officer was Lieutenant Colonel Malone, and they all found themselves right up the top of Channock Bear, the whole object of the military exercise. The bank teller regaled Mum with the story that Arthur Vivian Carbines was in the forward trenches of the Channock Bar assault, and he went up the hill in live fire to secure the wounded Malone and bring him back. When he did get to him, he was able to get him across his shoulders and come back down the hill. It was 5 o'clock in the evening. The sun was behind him. Everyone was trigger happy. They'd been going hard at it now for 2 or 3 days. And all of a sudden, he is running down the hill with the wounded Malone across his shoulders. A soldier in one of the front trenches saw him coming down the hill. He would have been looking at the sun, and he thought that it was the Turks attacking. And he then shot both Arthur Vivian Carbines and Lieutenant Colonel Malone. The whole scenario is incredibly sad. Both men would have had big futures in New Zealand in their leadership, and now, once again, good men are robbed of that future, or we are all robbed of that future. Arthur's faith was very strong, and I'm sure that this sustained him during the deprivations of the Gallipoli campaign. He wrote a number of pieces of music, some for the piano, some in the form of hymns. One of the pieces is Rangitoto. It was written just before he went to war. And another piece here is a hymn, Jesus, my gracious friend. I'll read the first verse to you. Jesus, my gracious friend, stay by my side. Thy love to me extend and be my guide. Over the rocky ways and through my saddest days, let thy most glorious rays be with me abide.